think we're good.
Okay, cool. Did you post to my...
Yeah.
You're wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm almost done with this shirt. Joy.
Alright, I'm guessing we're there.
Alright. That's done. Alright.
Right. Well, thank you for getting me a shirt. You didn't need to do that.
Oh no, I'm happy to do so.
Thanks, sweetheart. And we're gonna use that computer to see chat, yeah?
No, we're gonna use this one because you have to do it through YouTube. Usonatsu.
Usonatsu.
And they say normal time is 7 business days.
Fabu.
So, hypothetically, we'll have them by next Friday.
That sounds...
Oh, that means you'll be able to wear it to brews and barbecues.
Oh, I'm not going to brews and barbecues? Hey, girl.
I guess you don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay, I got a silence button.
But... Whoa, oh god.
I know, I got a silence
Ah! Man, why are you making it stop?
It's not working
now. No, just...
What do I do?
Turn off the sound on YouTube, girl.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. There we go. Look, it's been a while, okay?
I hope everybody who's in here really enjoyed that.
I will wear it to brews and barbecues.
Yeah, which one are you gonna wear?
I'm still feeling both could work.
Yeah. I've said if I want to dress all girly or if I'm gonna wear my hello.
Are we all going? Is it just you and me? Do I have tickets? Do I need to buy tickets? What's happening?
Well, it's free to get in.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you just gotta buy tickets if you want to drink beer.
Oh, I might. Bitch, I might.
Bitch, I might.
Bitch, I might. Live chat. Okay. So how you have it? I don't know. That's how I just know.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Sure.
Sure, girl.
Sure, girl. Oh, I'm old.
You're really old.
I'm the oldest person in the universe.
It's true. Maybe not the oldest, but you're up there.
No, I am the oldest. I've decided. Wow, those are really weird pants.
What? They're just
I've never seen you wear those.
long.
I don't think.
What?
Have I?
I mean,
They're fucking bell-bottom tent.
they're
pants
not bell bottom.
and
They're
cuffs
just really
and
loose. Why are you being so weird?
Shit, you're weird.
Good God.
God, fuck you.
Why do I even hang
Anyway,
out
did
with
you buy me tickets or do I have to do it?
No, I haven't done anything.
When is it?
It's
What's happening? Who are you? I'm your best friend in the whole wide world.
okay. I haven't bought anything for you.
Okay.
You're a grown ass bitch.
Does that mean I have to get my own tickets?
Yes.
Okay. That's important. I don't love that from you, but fair enough.
It is the 13th, which is not this coming weekend, but the weekend after.
Okay.
I'm just judging you.
That's fair.
Dad has the baby,
Oh,
so if you want to,
smashing.
if you want to come, you can come.
Woohoo.
But if you want to drink something,
I do.
then you got to get your own GD ticket.
10-4, good buddy.
Fantastic. Love to hear it. Hello, everybody.
Hi. Welcome to whatever this is.
A beautiful, slightly frenetic.
It's been a day.
But I have my Hello Worm shirt.
She does. And I have an X-Men shirt coming. And also delightful, birds.
And Nikki's a little tuned.
And I'm a little tuned. I've not been having a good week. I have come to the decision that I need to work harder to not bring my phone into the bedroom at night.
Boy, you sound real English there for a moment.
Do you love your wife? Do I have to not murder her? Because that's gonna be hard. Oh.
Whoa.
That was my head.
I was trying to get your wine, so that was way off.
Oh, yeah.
Your aim is brutal.
Oh, that's 2 for 2.
You talking to people on the internet?
Yeah, they're there. Oh, that failed again. Oh, your aim is shit, friend. Try again. Oh, that's closer.
These little rods are really nice though. I was not even using mine the other day. I was just using.
You're using the little Moana one.
Yeah. So I got this one too, so I have a backup because fishing rods.
Is it Moana still?
Bar. Yeah. This is Frozen.
Oh, Frozen.
Yeah, she was telling us she got an Anna and Elsa one for.
Yeah, they're $10, man. I'm like, for $10, this thing's great.
Hello.
What should I say?
What's all this then?
Yeah, try again.
Oh, how did I
no,
screw
okay.
that up?
I love the fish it comes with.
It is pretty cute. I assume you can take it off and put on actual.
Yeah.
Is this what Midgie used to catch her first
Yeah,
fish?
Right, there we go.
The Moana one.
That's
I
pretty
kind of
good.
helped with that.
Yeah.
She at certain points she cast it into the water successfully.
Yeah.
At certain points she.
We'll
never
start
did
in, 7
successfully,
minutes
but
or so.
She never put the whole thing together.
Well, you know what?
But for a three-year-old, I was very impressed.
You know who else never put it all together?
Yeah.
You?
Me.
Yeah,
as an adult?
I mean, she's already.
I wasn't
ahead
an
of
adult,
you.
but still.
She's ahead of you.
That's not hard, but still.
Yeah.
Kudos.
So I was like, when she actually casted it by herself, I was like, wow, good job. So we're working
She's
on
ready
it.
to go. And you show her some shit, she's like, oh yeah, I got
Yeah,
this.
we'll work on it some more tomorrow, but she's not quite understanding how to practice at home yet.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah, but we'll get there. Because I was trying to get her to practice at home, and she's just kind of so.
Well, easily distracted, baby.
Yeah, I think the Moana one's supposed to be. Oh, it's over there.
But when you consider all things put together, my baby is perfection. So,
Pretty much.
so thank
Pretty
you,
much.
actual parents, for giving me a perfect baby.
Well, thank her and Captain America sperm donor.
Alright, well, thank you, Captain America's sperm donor. and Doc's uterus.
I mean, I talk to her and take naps with her. That's about all I do.
I talk to the baby now and again.
And I sleep a lot.
So I don't know how everybody else's day's been, but mine's been pretty alright. Other than my, I did buy another drive.
Yeah.
I just have to wait for it to get here.
And if I can remember when I get home, I will try and move your stuff over.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That requires so many steps that I don't know I'll be capable of.
I'm gonna go upstairs and pass gas.
Okay,
all
great.
right, enjoy
Thanks.
that.
Thanks for sharing. I love this family.
Well, the kids at home want to know what I'm up to.
They sure do. They were like, wow, is Jill farting right now? I need to know.
Answer's usually yes.
Tomorrow morning we're gonna go out to the little local park and we're gonna, Jill won a little raft boat thing.
Not that little. It could fit 3 of us if we squish together.
Jill won a massive...
A moderate-sized
populationable
inflatable portable raft.
Yes.
I'm trying to find my charger. Oh, it's here.
And so, Midgie really wants to go what she calls sailing.
Yeah. Can we go sailing?
And I'm like, okay.
Can we go on holiday?
Good night. I hate you.
So we're gonna go on holiday, go sailing
On holiday to the local park.
to the local park.
Happy 4th of July.
America. Eagle tears.
Enjoying the park system.
Yes. So I don't know what anybody else has planned for tomorrow. That's what we're doing.
I keep forgetting that I'm off tomorrow, so that's actually a delight for me.
I know you'll wake up tomorrow and be like, oh hell.
I'm like, oh shit, I'm off. Yeah.
Yeah. Spike.
I will do, definitely.
Yeah.
Out of bed.
I think Mike's gonna go try to find sparklers or whatever for Squidge.
Yeah, you mentioned going to find fireworks. Is that still the case, Michael? I'm absolutely gonna have to move closer.
And in the
Matum.
in the afternoon, I'm gonna work on getting asks done and stuff so they can all queue up for Friday, or at least some of them can.
I'm not gonna do shit because I'm off.
Yeah,
Fuck all y'all. Merca.
America.
And you know what else? You know what else?
What?
I'm also off tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, you're off Friday too?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, you can always hang out with me and the baby if you want.
I might. What are you bitches doing?
We're really excited. We're gonna go to the Y,
Yeah?
and then we're gonna clean up the house for Shabbat,
What?
and then we're gonna cook dinner.
Fuck. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck.
Our Fridays are not exciting. I
Yeah,
guess we gotta
but-
swing by Francois.
Oh. Maybe I'll go for that because she can show me her,
Yeah, he should be open.
her holla purchasing skills.
Yeah, my baby goes and gets the holla herself.
She was so upset last weekend she couldn't show me. Because I had Midge all Friday because DocDoc was out of town. And she wanted to show me so bad. We got all the way downtown and they weren't open.
Oh
Her
yeah.
little face! She like did a whole telenovela, like crumpled to the floor in tears and anguish. It was fantastic, like right in the middle of downtown. And I'm like, I hope every single person who's watching this knows that she is Doc Holloway's child. And then writes her on Facebook.
After you're done with that one, you need to be done.
Why?
Because you're gonna get real drunk in a hot second here, and I'm not going to deal with that.
I'm delightful.
I'll make you sleep on the porch.
I've done that before, it's fine. You know who's off tomorrow? It's me!
If you get super drunk, I'm gonna bring the baby over at 6:30 a.m. and have her just shout in your ear.
Do it, baby girl. I don't care.
See, this is what happens. You hate future
I
Jills.
hate her. I hate her so much.
And you have to commit violent...
This is not a problem for me. This is gonna be a problem, but not for me, but future me. What do you say?
Mike says, well, hang on now. There's collateral damage from that.
Girl, you knew what you were doing when you married it. If you didn't want it, shouldn't put a ring on it.
There never was a bloodless war, Mike. Are you ready to once again Usonatsu it up?
I guess. I can't see a fucking thing, so I'm gonna have to move. So
Oh.
there's that.
Really?
Well, I'm wearing my computer glasses, and that's
That's true.
further away than my computer.
That's true.
But, good news, everyone!
Oh, yeah!
My glasses are finally arriving. No one quite knows the drama. I'll probably post about it later. Basically, Midgie broke my glasses like 6 weeks ago. And they were the only pair of glasses that I had at the time that worked. But I had glasses I had ordered like a week before that were on their way. So
If
no
I put
problem.
you over here, is this gonna be fine?
Sure, why not?
Can you not
I mean, I can't promise anything.
ruin everything?
I'll try. The microphone does not point toward me. I don't know if that matters to you.
Well, I can always swing you over to this side, too.
I can just move a little closer. I might be able to. Alright. I'll try it. Anyway, then, like, the package got delivered somewhere else and they were lost and I had to contact everybody in the universe, but they've just been shipped, so huzzah.
There, I've now pointed that toward where you will be sitting.
Well, no, then you can't hear you.
Yeah, you can.
This is good.
This
just
is
turn
fine.
it the other way. I can sit
This
right here.
is
and sit.
fucking fine.
Turn the fucking microphone, you whore.
God damn it.
Bitch. Anywho, I'm getting glasses, and they're rainbow frames, and I'm very excited.
You're confusing.
I'm ready to confuse all of the femme lesbians even more. They don't know what they're missing.
Whoa!
Whoa.
What is making noise here?
Yeah, we were talking about how we could never actually bring me anywhere because I would just confuse the poor femme lesbians.
Yes. Alright, you're ready to go.
I'm ready, let's do this shit.
Usonatsu.
Usonatsu. Today's Monday. Sunday was full of surprises, but it has come to an end and a new day has begun.
Oh,
Tap it, baby girl.
there we go.
I never thought I'd run into you in such contrived circumstances.
And yet. Oh.
I have a question for Shiori, just one. But it's not urgent. I figured I could sleep on it before bringing it up.
I think that's probably a lot of your thought process.
She must have had her own reason for confiding in me so matter-of-factly back then.
She must have had her own reasons.
I will pummel you into the ground. And I'm sure if there's more she wants to say, she'll do so when the time is right. Like when she opened about her mum. Because the weight of her tone can't possibly match the strength... What?
Nothing.
Can't possibly match the strength of her feelings.
I'm enjoying this Epcot version of the East End more. Because the weight of her.
I will beat you.
Yeah, the contrived coincidence seems like nothing at this point.
Is there a length that this entire story could go to where I would suddenly balk?
Oh no! At this point, I'm in.
I'm so
in for a penny, in for a pound.
As my nan used to say.
I'm not sure there's something that this show could genuinely do that would surprise me.
I mean, honestly, though.
Like the aliens come down and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah, that was foreshadowed somewhere, I'm sure. Well, whatever.
Well, whatever have you. Yeah, the clone theory could be true at this point.
I
would
am
be like,
still,
okay.
I am still holding on to the idea, yeah, that she's a robot clone. Well, whatever time to get up is how I start every day. So many memories.
So many.
Just oodles of memories.
Just oodles of memories.
Just gobs of memories. When I arrive at school, something unusual immediately catches my eye. It's tits. It's just tits.
It's so bad.
To be fair, it's probably not all that unusual. Maybe it happens all the time. However, until now, Shiori and I were never more than classmates, so we just never paid
I like
attention.
how she's like, something unusual happened. Somebody wanted Shiori to go
Yes.
someplace.
Someone wants our accompaniment, and I question it. Two boys I don't know are standing by Shiori's desk, which is close to the classroom door. Moreover, I don't think they're even in our class, but several rooms over. Those
But they saw the
bastards.
tits and it was like a beacon from
But
going.
but the tits somehow, like, leached outside of the room and summoned us. Won't, won't. Oh, you want our contact details, alright. Am I right?
It wasn't even funny.
I know.
Wouldn't it be in the week before finals be all the reason not to go karaoke?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if you're only supposed to date within your class or not.
I don't understand how the whole class, sincerely, the whole class shit happens in Japan. It confuses me. It seems like it's no more than homeroom, but also, like, literally everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the middle line is, and I feel there should be one. I mean, I don't know. My homeroom in middle school was, like, Spanish class. And I didn't want to date any of them.
Yeah, we didn't have a homeroom outside of, like, whatever first
Yeah,
class you went
it was
to in the
literally
day.
just, like, your first class of the day.
Just to show she's popular in school.
Oh, alright. I find myself moving before I realize what I'm doing.
Protect her from men with karaoke.
In fairness. Tachibana!
What the fuck was that?
A delight for your ears.
Yeah.
Teachers.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
I don't know if I would have liked that.
yeah, I don't know either.
I like, but you know me, I'm so hyperactive. I like the opportunity.
I want to
get-
move!
Yeah, I want to get up and move around. Yeah.
We
so-
had different classes that was like, I don't know how you did it. We had like completely different classes. Like the kids you were with
Yeah, changed.
from class to class.
Yeah. I would say I liked it or didn't like it, but I didn't really know any different, so, you know.
Yeah. Well, I did enough. You know, you'd have your friends in one class, not in another with me.
Maybe they just want to go sing. Maybe it's just like, I am the dancing queen.
Young and sweet.
Only 17.
Who sponsors this?
Huh?
Who sponsors?
Ijimina? That is one thing in which I am in complete agreement with the Japanese system.
Oh, yeah,
I
they
think
should.
those kids ought to be cleaning.
They ought to be cleaning the shit out of everything.
Yes.
You wanna toss some gum
Yeah.
into the desk? Well, you're cleaning it up later, buddy.
You know me, I believe in manual labor.
Fuck, yeah. I don't know. I'm like relatively clean, like as a default setting. You know,
Yeah.
I tend to like things relatively tidy and not gross. But the number of people that I have experienced throughout the course of my life who do not seem to hold those tenets.
Yeah.
I am in support of cleaning the fuck up after yourself.
Well, I'm a disaster.
Oh, I know you are, honey. But you're not gross.
No, I don't think
You're just messy.
Yeah.
You're a disaster, but you're not I want to throw up in my mouth disaster.
No, I'm not gross.
No, you're not gross. That does make a difference.
My coat is on the ground, but like,
yeah,
there's not mold growing.
No.
Yeah.
What the heck was that all about? More importantly, I'm kind of worried about Shiori. These guys clearly freaked her out. They wanted karaoke. She didn't seem annoyed at the invitation itself or like she was in a rush to end the conversation, but... Excuse me, are you a member of the LGBT?
Oh, yeah. Jill and I went and got our pizza. The waitress strolls on up to our table. And it was really clear, just because, you know.
You gaydars, piggy.
Yeah. She was, as Jill put it, a WNBA enthusiast.
It's no longer friend of Dorothy.
Yeah.
It's now a WNBA enthusiast.
And so we order our pizza and our beers, and we're chit-chatting afterwards, and she goes, are you members of the LGBTQ community, if I could ask? And I, start cackling.
Did you say she was, like 17 or some shit?
Oh, probably 19. Yep.
Baby.
And Jill goes, yeah, and we're married lesbians. And she was delighted by that.
Doc, the way they described it was she got full on, star eyes, sparkles, rainbows in the background.
Yeah,
clouds.
when Jill was like, we had a baby three years ago, and she's like,
we've been married forever. We have a 3-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And she was just like, ah.
It was so wholesome. It was amazing.
Doc said, and I quote, I wanted to take her and shelter her under the leaf of a strawberry plant. And it was like, yes.
As I often feel protective of young butches.
It was super, super cute.
But yeah, so really you should be asking Shiori if she's a WNBA enthusiast.
It's true. I whisper, making sure no one else can hear me. Seeing her forced into that interaction made me realize I don't think I've ever seen her talk to a boy. As should none of us outside of duress.
You're straight.
I know. You don't have to tell me how God smote me personally, okay?
I'm a lesbian, as you may know.
I'm aware.
I'm a WNBA enthusiast.
Yeah, I've heard this of you. I watched you watch the women's rugby team at the Olympics last time.
Oh, man. But I'm not, afraid of speaking to men.
I'm not afraid of it either. I just prefer not to.
She's like, I'm not great at being confronted like that and looked out. They asked you to karaoke, Shiori.
I mean, that's fair. I do think she's taking it to an extreme, but...
I am not afraid of the confrontation of being asked to attend a karaoke event.
Karaoke! Shiori is about 10 centimeters shorter than me, so when I say we don't see eye to eye, I mean it literally. Wow.
Fucking
That
Gaoru.
was so unnecessary to life.
I love her. She's so stupid.
God. So it must have been pretty scary having a couple of strange boys towering over her. They could have at least sat down if they wanted to talk.
Okay.
Alright. Do they need to, bring with them a stool for her to step onto? From what I can tell, all the boys in our class are pretty well behaved, but that's clearly not the case for the other classes. They just spoke to her. I'm not necessarily the first to be all I want to talk to some dudes, but I mean, I feel as though we can calm down a little.
You were cornered and asked to go to karaoke.
Yeah, exactly. And then my lizard frills came out.
Yeah. And it's not like they weren't threatening. They were like, "Would you like to go to karaoke?
Yeah, would
Come
you like
on.
to go to karaoke?
It's just the week before finals week."
We have fun.
Yeah.
How dare they not get down on one knee and lower themselves precisely 87 centimeters below your
I tell you,
maximum height.
as a short person, if anybody like sat down to speak to me, I would put them in a chokehold.
The way that I do to Midge sometimes when I want to make sure that we're eye level.
Yeah.
I am now DocDoc. I'm going to crouch and make sure that we are eye level for every conversation we have, lest you feel as though I am perhaps.
Your knees are not good enough for you to be doing that, Teddy.
They're not.
Yeah, they aren't like pitting her against the wall or anything.
Yeah, they're just like, hey girl, you want to go to karaoke? And what's her face, McGee over here is all like, bow! I will knee them in the groin, she seemed to say.
Kaoru has like a physical inability to be normal about absolutely anything.
I will sever their Achilles tendon. They asked her to come to a group event.
I'm obsessed with you idiots.
Hey, what's wrong? Am I being weird?
Where is Riku?
Where's our gigantic third wheel? I'm here. I was running late. She just got asked to a group event. Chill, everybody. Everybody, I need you to calm down. I feel you're all
Everyone is seemingly making a big deal out of it. Man, this didn't even like pop my radar.
I proceed to explain to her what happened. I'm not saying what these boys did was okay. What did they do? What did they do? What did they do? But it was a pretty minor incident. It was definitely a minor incident overall, yes.
Yeah, something is truly wrong when Shiori is having the most normal reaction out of any of them.
Wow, children, I need you to calm down. Still, I probably should have watched my tone, my attitude, and my position in that entire altercation. What altercation?
Yeah, the death penalty may be a little far, but...
Yeah, I think we maybe can take the electric chair off of the table. Would you like to go to karaoke? Death!
I mean, I don't like karaoke much either, but
I don't like boys much either, but here we are. Jesus fucking what? Once she finishes listening, she responds with exasperation. Children. What is happening?
I don't know. I've watched plenty of other things in Japan where, like, people have asked each other questions.
People have had conversations not needing to go through 12 layers of forms. Did you fill out Form 27E in triplicate? No? Fuck off.
Oh, I think they haven't actually filled out their post-graduation forms yet,
That's it. That was the missing link the whole time. She doesn't feel comfortable around boys despite having an older brother. Okay, is not that strange, I guess. Thanks for bringing it up. But it does make me wonder about a few things. A few?
Yeah, I'm wondering about so many things.
I have so many questions right now. Not that this is the right time to bring any of those questions up. Thank God the bell. It's karaoke. At worst, she's gonna have to sing a fucking Bon Jovi song where she can't hit the key.
Going out! In a blaze of glory! I would watch that.
We should. With that settled, I head to my seat by the window. I'm so preoccupied with thoughts of Shiori that I can't focus on class at all.
What the fuck is happening with your voice right now?
What?
You are... It's been a long time since I've heard your accent go back, like, fling yourself back across the fucking Atlantic.
Eat me.
Your accent is very English! Class? Class!
Class! Go, go!
What? Skylar just said Jet, was that on purpose?
I have no idea what happened, so I will say yes. Not that I was ever able to focus on class to begin with.
I love that I sound like the Macho Man or Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it. You're such a fucking moron.
You invited me to these streams.
Fucking English ass bitch.
Rural cunt-faced whore.
That went really good.
I know.
Oh, we're back to the questionnaire.
Oh shit, fucking goddamn, just fill it out. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime and we're sitting together in our usual spot in the courtyard.
Can't wait till it goes all the way back to being Australian.
Everyone has pedos. Riku pops up with that question out of the blue mid-conversation.
I love how central the questionnaire
I know.
is.
Who knew that this would be like the hook?
Because you wouldn't assume that like they execute you if they're like, I see here that you declared a pre-theater major and you said on your post-graduation questionnaire.
Off with her head. The memory towards. Oh my god.
I support your Riku.
She immediately changes the topic to something more fun. She's saying she still can't fill out the questionnaire, despite saying earlier that she knew exactly what she had to write. So where does that leave me? Very confused. Worrying about it is making my lunch taste progressively worse. So I decided to join in on Riku's TV show conversation.
It's like a fucking Lunchable or something. My pizza Lunchable isn't bringing me the joy it usually does.
This little circular slab of ham and this exactly square cheddar slice on my Ritz off-brand cracker does not bring me the joy.
Yeah, they're
it
not
once
buttery
did.
like they're not buttery like Ritz.
No, they're just off-brand. They're just circular, Ritz colored. They're like, does not bring me joy.
Oh, it's true. Skyline is right. We're wrong. It's a lovingly handmade meal from her parents that she hates because they're assholes,
You're right.
It's got like one of them little onigiri that has like the shape of a puppy face on it.
Absolutely,
She's
it
like,
does.
fuck my mother.
And she's like got the little Makoto style hot dogs in the shape of octopi. And she's looking at it and she's all like, those bitches.
Yeah, it'd be less bizarre if it was like where to send college applications and not just like a survey from the high school.
It's like, what would you like to do when you grow up? Is essentially where we're at, guys. My Lunchable.
The Lunchable. It's a nice hallway.
Yeah. I'll give it to the hallway. I spent the rest of our lunch break with Shiori and Riku like usual. I managed to successfully fight off my post-lunch drowsiness all through 5th period. When I head into the hallway during break for a breath of fresh air, Riku calls my name.
Yeah, I didn't know my wife was starring in this. She got the post-lunch drowsies.
I need a nap. Did you like that, Jill? Being all like, you have to deal with me all the time. I'm like, I wait 10 minutes and you have to go to bed.
Yeah.
She's like, you're right. I have a pretty good idea what she's going to ask me. The same stuff that came up yesterday at the train station while we were waiting for Shiori.
By the Wicked
poster, as we do. Oh, look, Riku, could you defy gravity? I feel I could defy gravity.
I could defy gravity, I might. Step in time!
I did, I'm a superior. I stepped in time all the way here. I said, well, I did. I hate you. The story of my favorite.
I love this bitch so much. You know,
Woo!
I thought... did you ever watch Flowers?
Flowers.
I hate you. Fuck you. You ever watch Flowers, Shay?
You ever watch Flowers? No, friend. No, I didn't. I did not partake of the Flowers. Or should I translate for you? I didn't watch Flowers. I saw the first one, girl.
Well, yeah, okay, so Yuzuria, I thought we had reached, like, peak dramatic, and then I met Kaoru.
You had to redefine what you knew.
Yeah, I had to, like, reset my life around
The
that.
story of my failed romance. Okay. Along with more information on Shiori's memory tour. I wonder if these people ever, like, step back and think about what they're saying. She doesn't really know anything about what brought Shiori and me together in the first place. So she probably wants to talk to me about everything after school. Sure, why not?
About everything.
Fuck you.
You're going off the rails tonight, Jenny.
I'm gonna get another drink in a minute.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No. You've had plenty to drink.
Oh, love.
I do love you. That's why I'm gonna stop you. This is like drink number 3 or 4. I think it's 4. Stop while you're ahead. The moment every thing comes out, we stop the alcohol.
The moment we translate the THs into Fs.
It's time to stop. The deer
place?
That's true. Yuzu did end up in an actual conspiracy while apparently living and hiding with her girlfriend, like, in the forest in a tent.
As you do.
Yeah. But I gotta say, that's not drama, that's action. You know? They didn't talk about failed romance. They, leered threateningly in a darkened library. You didn't see this part. It was great, though.
I feel sad.
It was amazing.
I feel like we skipped many steps.
Yeah, Yuzu got things done. Yuzu and Noreen were the threatening lesbians they dreamed of being. And Yuzu did, in fact, like, beat up younger people while Noreen was a real bitch about it. And you know what? I support them.
God bless you, love.
God bless them.
By the deer place, I mean this fast food chain called Diana Deer?
Yes.
That operates mainly out of Kanagawa Prefecture. It's a popular hangout spot for all middle and high school students around here. Just not us Aonami kids. Alright. Sure. Though the specific location outside the station is mostly populated by students from our school. It's pretty noisy, making it an ideal spot to talk about sensitive subjects since no one will overhear. My brief conversation with Riku is enough to wake me up, to the point where I find myself spending all of 6th period in a state of restlessness.
Tossing and turning in her chair.
I assume we got Diana Deer as an Artemis thing.
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Sorry.
Fell down on the job.
So I did. Riku and I meet up at the entrance to the school once classes are finished, before heading over to the infamous Diana Deer. Ooh, it's a new background, everyone. It's a new background. They shoved her in a booth. I'm surprised by Riku's unexpected reaction as soon as we enter the store. It seems like their revamped menu includes donuts now.
I do love a donut. It must be said.
Also love a donut. Yeah, fair girl.
Riku's always right. Were you just gonna sit here like an asshole and not buy anything, Kaoru?
Get a donut! I can.
I can handle 3, but I'm not gonna feel good about it afterwards. Yeah, quick jump from popular hangout to infamous.
She completely ignores my assertion that I will in fact not be eating 3 donuts, instead heading directly to the counter. This is the first time I've ever seen someone go this wild over donuts. Now that I think about it, I've seen her buy mini donuts from the vending machine at school. I had mini donuts in the vending machine at school? Fuck. Is it like a package of just like little powdered guys, you think?
I don't know why you're asking me, Lena.
You're being rude, aren't you? Vending machine at school, but I didn't realize she liked me this much. Go. I managed to scope out an empty table despite how busy it is and wait for Riku's return. The store is packed with middle and high school students.
Despite there being absolutely none in the background.
Yeah. Despite the visual appearance and lack thereof. Middle and high
I know
school
all the real
students
reasons for that, but it's still funny.
absolutely just pack this spot on their way home from school, making it just as noisy as I'd expected. I have 27 donuts.
And like some sort of like green...
What is it with the Japanese and their green beverages?
Well, you know that Midori is from Japan, right? Like,
do you know what literally means the word green?
I think you've told me that before.
Did you
I
hate
think
it
I was
then?
angry the first time I learned.
Did you hate it then? Do you hate it now?
I hate it now. I know
Fantastic.
that. It's fucking Tenno-san all over again, and I'm
Sky King.
I'm
King
like
of the sky.
But it's like literally also Uranus. I'm like, I'm done with this country.
This country can fucking bite me. But yeah,
It makes Usagi look even stupider.
I know.
I wonder if Haruka McUranus and Michiru O Neptune could have anything to do with Sailor Neptune. I mean, that's basically the situation.
Michiru Neptune. Thank you for that.
I mean, that's...
Ow.
That basically is the situation we're dealing with, though. Like, it's that close to being Uranus and Neptune that we're dealing with McUranus and O Neptune. Could they possibly be the outer sailors? I want to make a American adaptation of Sailor Moon just to have their names be actually McUranus and O Neptune. And in that context, I will have Ray be like... You're already going with it. And Monaco's going like, no, let her go on. I want to hear this.
No. I have to hear it. No, everyone shut the fuck up. Girl, we do not...
Usagi's like, we don't know that Haruka McUranus is. And Monaco's like, you're right, we don't. Fuck.
Wait.
It's some other weird, tall, blonde, glowering bitch. And Ray's like, I'm taking fucking crazy pills.
Okay, we don't have We don't have the time to do this. But
Ray, are you fucking shitting me right now?
Okay, I want us to some point. Let's set a date. You and me, Dr. Holligan,
Okay.
PhD. Whew, at some point within the next 10 years, we're going to write our perfect Sailor Moon episode script in English.
So it can be McUranus and
Yes, it can be McUranus and Onatsu. And we're gonna write that script. We're gonna record it, you and I. I will find the footage and fake edit
I'm
it.
the famous violinist Michiru Neptune.
Do you think she could? No. We're gonna edit it together.
But you would have to figure out how to do Ray's voice with a straight face.
It might take me 20, a whole bunch of takes, but I'll get there. We're gonna edit it together. Because we're gonna make our own episode, basically. Right? We're gonna make our own episode. It will not have to follow the script, which means I can pull footage from literally anywhere to make the lip flaps move in accordance with. It's gonna be grand.
And I was just gonna do this with sock puppets.
We can start with that. That's what I'll edit over.
If we don't have a clip from the show that fits on. Okay,
Woo!
continuing on.
Okay, sorry everybody. I went down a hole. Riku arrives with a stack of donuts. I make a point not to go near them, but she hands me a basket with two. Why do you have a whole basket with 2 donuts? A basket with 2 donuts inside anyway, along with an iced coffee. I take a small bite and confirm that it's undeniably good, but I don't want to waste too much time on donuts. That's never a waste. When we have something to talk about.
I can't eat this donut, Riku. We have things to do.
We have karaoke.
今日が空いててよかったね。そうだな。私の部活がたまたま休みだったし、しおりは塾の日だし。しおりのお家厳しいんだね。そうかもな。
The end. Her sudden inability to look me in the eye speaks volumes. Though now that I know both her mother and brother are dead, I kind of understand why. And from the way she talks about her family, I'm pretty sure he hasn't remarried.
まあでも月金も週2日らしいからそんなもんなのかなって気もするけどな。確かに来年高3だしね。
And then she can not know what she wants to go to college for.
カオルも塾行ってるのか？
Do I look like I fucking go to cram school, Riku?
行ってないよ。そもそも進路も決まってないし。
In fairness, in Japan, that's like escandalo.
じゃあ何
As
の
I
確かに
understand
なったん
it.
だよ。ほら、一般。
Wow.
That's insanely valid,
Wow,
Kaoru.
but also, fuck you. I bought you 2 donuts and an iced coffee. Damn! Music drop.
Riku, I'm obsessed with you.
After some chit-chat, Riku is ready to get down to business. I can tell by the sudden serious look in her eyes. Come to think of it, it's kind of refreshing and fun getting to talk to Riku alone like this.
I like to spar with her.
しおりと会った日のこと。カオルは
Well,
Please tell her about you screaming at the ocean.
you see, I had a lot of feelings.
And Shiori showing up and being like, you realize you're not gonna die if you throw yourself off,
You'll
right?
just be damp.
You'll just be wet. Top visual novel game moment for me in life.
I'm not in response to her question. There's honestly not much to it. So I decided to smart from July 9th.
June.
No, June 9th. Can't read. These are not the right glasses.
Yeah!
Oh.
お兄ちゃんを忘れさせてください。
Oh, I'll help you remember. Forget about your older brother, yeah. Oh, the donuts. That's so much more than 2. The events transpired only 10 days ago.
Well,
and
has
it
it
feels-
shit
10
has it
days?
actually only been 10 days?
Feels like several years.
It does, in fact, feel like so much longer than that.
And yet it feels so much longer than that.
We got a lot of summer to get through.
To be fair, a lot has happened since then. And the experience of getting dumped itself turned my whole life upside down. I'm not exaggerating.
ありがとう。しおりのことを思って付き合ってくれてんだもんな。なんでリクがお礼を言うの？いや、それはいいだろ別に。私はしおりの親。それに、しおりがお兄さんの影にとらわれてる。すがってるってのは、私もずっと思ってたことなんだ。依存っぽいっていうかさ。
I do genuinely think that some people get addicted to their trauma or their grief or whatever you want to call it.
As one who is perhaps a mild addiction to her own depression.
I can never die because fuck, you'll never get the fuck over it. My dead ghost would. My ghost would be behind you like, Jesus Christ, get over it, Jenny. You're like, we're literally sitting at your funeral right now. And I'm like, I know, it's been like 3 days.
Great, cling to that. One of us will cope much better with the loss of the other.
I'll be like, well, it's been 3 days. I got a nice ass urn.
Please tell me that's actually what you'll say.
Yeah. I did say I would snort her, so.
It's true, and I didn't say you had to only snort me once.
Yeah, I could snort you.
You can snort all of me if you
Yeah.
wish. It just has to happen at least once.
亡くなってるっていうのはしおりから聞いた。今はいいよ、それ以上。聞くならしおりが話したい時まで待つからさ。ああ、そうだな。わかった。言いたいのはさ、カオルと会ってから。
It's been 10 days.
しおりが変わってきたってことなんだよ。
You just clarified the time frame.
It does weirdly feel longer.
そっか。
I don't know anything about their past, specifically the time they spent together in middle school, or anything leading up to that fateful day in Yokohama. I've only recently become a part of Shiori's life, and yet I can still sense the same change that Riku's picked up on.
You know, for as, we'll say, observant, intuitive, whatever you want to say it, as Kaoru can apparently be, we are talking about the bitch, and I want to remind everybody, who laid in the middle of a lit garden that they went to in sorrow, like 2 days ago. She just laid there. Just on the pathway.
Just laid there.
I just need to remind...
Inconveniencing the other attendees.
I need to remind everybody that happened.
でさ、もう一個。下月先生。
Oh, please do, Riku.
Ask every question.
話しにくいだろうし、話したくなかったらいいな。でもさ、
I understand, but I don't condone.
いや。
だからしおりが興味を持つってよっぽどだと思うんだよ。だからさ、
I would say Shiori does not have a similar personality to her at all.
Could it be that Shiori is your rebound?
リクってことを大げさにする癖があるよね。もともと話すつもりだったから落ち着いて。ああ、ごめん。ありがとな。
I proceeded to tell Riku exactly what I told Shiori the other day. Running away from home in middle school, hiding out at her house, the very first time I confessed my feelings for her. Her decision to quit her position, and my decision to transfer to a different school, which is how I ended up at, Aoba High School. How I'd followed the no-contact rule we'd agreed on while in middle school, but became less strict about doing so once I entered high school, leading to our eventual reunion.
God. You're an idiot, but one of you is the adult here.
I feel a lot better now, meaning I'm able to be far more objective compared to when I originally talked to Shiori about it.
だいたいこんな感じ。リクにはなんか話しがいがあるね。 はずっと真剣な表情で話を聞いてて、それはそれでありがたいんだけどさ。
From amazement to more amazement.
To wow, what the fuck?
おい、私はおもちゃじゃねえぞ。ああ、リクのおもちゃなら欲しいかも。
Don't say shit like that, Kaoru.
くだんねえことで話そらすなって。でさ、カオルの家では
Well, you know, they offered me a breakfast that wasn't my first choice.
それは言いたくないかな。
I don't look good, is what I'm saying.
ごめん、そうだよな。そんな気軽に聞いていいもんじゃないよな。
Well, she did literally just offer up that she'd been having a weird crush relationship situationship with her teacher. That her teacher, like, apparently she was too stupid and her teacher was too immature for either of them to put a stop to it.
There was a lot of bad happening on all sides.
I also would have assumed it was just open season for every dumbass thing about me.
How could she look worse, you might have said.
Yeah.
Riku doesn't press the matter. She's clearly the type of person who'd rather ask forgiveness than permission. I can tell she's concerned for my well-being, but from my perspective, it's bordering on excessive. Alright, well I feel that all of this is excessive, but okay.
I love how much weight Kaoru puts behind every human interaction.
She blinked her eyes at me.
Literally,
and from this, I could
Riku was
tell.
just like, oh, sorry, I overstepped my boundaries.
Yeah.
And she's like, clearly, she's concerned for my well-being, but it is a bit excessive. like, Kaoru girl, are you okay?
No, she's not. I pick up the second donut, thinking how much my life is just as hollow as this missing center.
Sitting there across from Riku. Riku, do you ever just consider how a donut is so sweet on the outside, but truly empty in the middle? And Riku's like, no, I've never thought about that even once.
I got a Bavarian cream.
Exactly.
Well, it depends on the donut, doesn't it, you dumb bitch?
Yeah, okay, Benoit Blanc, exactly.
そうしよっか。
And then after that, she's like, I think we should go. And Riku's like, we should, yeah.
So should I just look at maple bars, or...
ドーナツもう全部食べたんだね。さすが運動部。ドーナツは鉄腹だからな。
Which we all know is four-chambered, like a ruminant.
何と別なの？
Dessert, you know, the sweet meal? I was making a joke, Kaoru.
After returning our tray and baskets, we head toward the exit. As we pass by the counter, I catch a whiff of the sweet smell of donuts frying.
With empty centers.
With empty, hollow, yet crispy centers. The city.
All the metaphors for food that represent her bottomless sadness.
ドーナツ2個も食べたからお腹いっぱいだ。
My sadness is bottomless, much like this iced tea.
Much like this mimosa.
Yeah.
I murmur quietly as we step outside. I assumed Riku might have something to say in response, but the look she gives me is unreadable. The light changes, and after making sure we're alone, Riku opens her mouth.
なあ、実はもう一個聞きたいことがあったんだ。何？
Riku suggests we go somewhere with fewer people around. Perhaps the off-center donut shop.
Yeah, the funny thing about this is, of course, like I said, I understand all the reasons. There's never any background people in any of this. But she says things like, Riku suggests we go somewhere with fewer people around. I'm like, bitch, how?
Each of the trees is a people.
You're in the middle of fucking Tokyo. Like,
the post-apocalyptic, devastated Tokyo of our dreams.
yes.
I know right away whatever she's going to ask me isn't about donuts.
You know right away?
I know right away whatever she's gonna ask me isn't about donuts.
Oh, extreme zoom.
After walking around the corner of a nearby building and stepping into an alleyway, I pull my guns and she opens her mouth once more.
この質問も
You're also vaguely southern, sorry, they all default that way. It's Australian or southern, there's no in between.
下月さんとのことに関連していややっぱ私の恋愛対象のこと
Because I'm gay, girl. I'm gay.
I am an enjoyer of the WNBA.
Yeah, I am a WNBA enthusiast.
That was it.
カオルってさ女子が好きなのか
I did not. I was listening specifically for the word lesbian, and I didn't hear a word that I thought could be it. All I hear was at the end was the ski ka. So like fill in the blank. Is she just
WNBA ski car.
Yeah, basically. Was she basically just like sincerely? Was she basically just like, do you like the WNBA? That is a genuine, sincere question. I'm going to get a beverage. I'll be right back.
A non-alcoholic beverage.
A non-alcoholic beverage.
Riku seems to calm down slightly after hearing me broach the subject first. I take a deep breath before answering.
わかんないや
That's a fair enough. She says she's not sure, which is fair enough. You're what, 17? You don't need to declare a major yet. Which is the truth. Oh, Japanese people do use lesbian as a loan word as well, but Skyline said it literally was, do you like girls?
Okay.
It's a shame it wasn't, do you like the WNBA?
I am both pleased and upset to know that I knew enough Japanese to get what was being said.
It doesn't
there.
really speak very highly to you, does it?
Doesn't really.
No. It would if you, like, learned it as a method of cultural exchange and not just from watching too much anime.
Well, I did take Japanese for 2 years.
Where?
College?
Okay, I'm just asking. Nay? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did take two semesters of Japanese.
I've never learned any Japanese.
No, I didn't. I mean, I'm not good. I'm not
the
good
only
at
Japanese I know is One-sama, and I'm mad about
You
it.
should be. Yeah, no, I did take 2 semesters of Japanese. I'm not very good at languages. Is the problem?
Well, if all you've ever tried to learn is Japanese, which has almost nothing in
No,
common with English.
I also took French and Spanish. I'm not good at languages.
I'm not very. Well, you barely speak English.
I barely speak English. Which is the truth.
私が恋したのが先生で先生が女の人だったってだけ他に好きになった人っていないし考えたことはないわけじゃないけど
I mean, I never identified as a lesbian, but I assume that seems legit.
I think that can happen, yeah.
Yeah?
変かな
I don't think it's that weird, Kaoru.
I think it'd be legit.
Especially when you're only 17, you have, like, no...
Yeah, right? You
like,
got no life experience.
uh...
I mean, like, I think we kind of, like, default, at least speaking as the heterosexual in the room.
As an expert heterosexual.
I mean, I assume we, like, just default to, like, oh, well, I thought that boy was cute, and
No.
you just assume you are.
Yeah.
You know? So I can see if you were attracted to, a woman and being like, I've not felt that way about literally anybody else. Does that mean
Yeah.
that I am? Am I not? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
全然そんなことない相手が男だからとか女だからとかで気持ちは変わらないけど
Young duck, literally fucking women. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Doesn't have to mean anything. Why you gotta make it mean something? But in fairness, I was also, like, sleeping with men. It didn't mean anything.
It meant you could get a mink stole.
Sex is great because it has as much meaning as you put into it.
Yeah. What do you bring to the table?
Yeah. Are you bored? Do you want power?
Do you want a mink?
Do you want to make another girl on your cheer team mad?
That was legit one of the reasons.
Oh yeah.
Young dog was such a cunt.
She really was.
And
I don't think I'm going to my 20-year reunion.
I wouldn't have loved that doc then. I do love that doc now.
She's much more fun in the taillights.
Sure is. Stop myself from asking Riku if my sexuality is really interesting enough to ask about. From what I've learned about her so far, I already know the answer. It'd be pretty mean of me to use her questions against her.
What are you gonna say? Riku, are you a lesbian?
Yeah.
And then she'd just be like, yes, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the WNBA is fine. So Riku.
I mean, if it's on.
Yeah, I want that to be Minako's response to it. Are you a WA enthusiast? She's like, I mean, if it's on.
Is the remote next to me? Is the game
I mean,
good?
I'll watch the WNBA.
Yeah, is there beer?
Yeah. See, I worry about that more than I worry about your sexuality. I think you potentially being a lesbian is fine. I think you being in love with a grown-ass woman is a problem.
At whatever age you are.
She's like 17 or some shit.
I can't tell, my guy. I know what Riku's worried about, that I might fall in love with Shiori in a romantic
Because she
sense.
is busy pursuing Shiori in a
Yes,
romantic
because
sense.
she's like, no wait, I've laid this ground.
I've done so much fucking work.
I've put in the work, I wish to reap the
Skyline's
reward.
a 16 most likely.
Sure, why not? At the same time, her questions regarding my sexuality have convinced me of something. The feelings Inohara Riku holds for Minagi Shiori go beyond mere friendship.
It may be some one-on-one ball.
Never say that.
Do you want me to help you?
I don't want help. I never want help.
わかんないんじゃねえか。しおりはさ、カオルと出会って
I only have eyes for sensei. She said stupidly.
そうなんだ。
Like a dumb bitch.
しおりが前からどう変わったのかはわかんないけど、
とにかくさ、私にとってはそんな簡単じゃないよ。失恋って。
そもそもさ、二人同時に好きになるなんて絶対ダメ。
I don't know that I think that's true, Kaoru. I don't think it's maybe necessarily super common, but I don't think it's impossible.
I decide to end our conversation there.
Away.
Good day! We exit the alleyway, the very attractive spot in which we're having this extremely detailed, intimate conversation, before heading to the station. To the Wicked poster! As we walk down the stairs into the subway station, Riku suddenly speaks up.
Forget Shiori and her dead family. I have real problems.
私の気持ち、今日で多分カオルにはバレちゃう。
I too love the WNBA.
多分じゃないよ。
And not only when it's on, I'll change the channel.
I will go there specifically. Yeah, baby girl, you're not low key. You're many things, but that's not one of them.
We love you, but
いや、それでさ、明日からも今まで通りでいてほしい。
大げさ。元からそのつもりだったよ。
ありがとう。頼む。
So it's just lesbian culture.
no. Or I guess not the sort of lesbians I hung out with.
We walk slowly through the underground station, surrounded by dazzling fluorescent lights and LEDs. Kaoru's room. Home of love. That evening, I spent some time with my parents, those bitches. Eat dinner, lovingly prepared by some cunts. And then go to bed.
In my large and spacious room in a Japanese apartment.
But not before flipping them off. I lie there idly watching random videos and playing games on my phone.
Put your phone in the other room, Kaoru! That's actually exactly how I lay in bed.
That's every night. That's my problem. Wug, I say. I want to kill the geckos, or whatever that says.
I want to roll the gotcha.
Oh.
You are so blind.
I can't see. It's almost midnight. Last time I played this game, I killed a lot of geckos, and then I quit when it got too hard to kill geckos. To advance further without paying real money. Rolling around restlessly in bed, I think.
With a hair clip.
With a hair clip. I think back to the conversation I had with Riku earlier.
I'm like, okay, so, like...
No, do it, DocDoc. Do it, DocDoc.
Okay.
Do it for the children. Do it for me.
So you'd have to, like...
You got a pillow. Think of the pillow.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a pillow, I don't think.
I know you don't. You're pillowless.
It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to just, like, imagine it without the pillow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to like arch your back.
Yeah.
So your tits go up.
Yep.
And then your waist looks smaller, and then you have like your leg.
You gotta like lift the leg up, but keep it there suspended without any kind of reinforcement.
So like this.
But also look at your phone. Yep. Yeah, baby girl. Yeah, that's what we're talking
You may
about.
not like it, but this is what peak performance.
Now I am lesbian.
Yeah.
That awkward ass shit you were doing was
I really recommend that if you get the chance, you also try to lay in this pose.
Everybody, let's take a break. Lean back. Emulate the pose. Hold it for a moment. Imagine you two are in a visual novel. And there are eyes upon you. Especially the part about my family. I haven't gone into detail with either Riku or Shiori about exactly what transpired that
led to me
running away from home.
I can't wait to hear what this is.
Yeah, I mean, for real, we built up far too much at this stage.
But if it is something like super serious, I'm gonna be more disappointed than if it's something stupid.
I hope it's along the lines of PGS and Usagi, when her mother didn't put cheese in the omelet.
And then she went and complained to Rei with her dead mother.
Yes. My mother, that unspeakable whore, did not put cheese in my omelet.
Yeah.
And Ray's like, that's fantastic, mine died.
Much like that fic where I had Freya ranting to
Yes.
Angela about how Angelina both about how annoying her mother is.
And they're both like, well, mine's
They're
dead.
like, well, we're orphans.
Yeah, our mother died ages ago. We do not have the opportunity to reconcile any of our problems with them. And Farrah's like, okay, I'm gonna go find somebody else to complain to. I have a feeling the real reason why I refuse to push Shiori to talk about her home situation is because it's a topic I don't like to talk about or be asked about myself. As I put my feelings into words, the pieces start to fall into place.
Mercury didn't know that happened in PGSM. There's zero
Legit.
exaggeration. Zero exaggeration.
I embellished none. It's a great episode.
It's amazing. Usagi runs away from home because her mom's like, no, you don't need cheese in your omelet. Jesus Christ, Usagi.
And Usagi's basically like, I have no mother. And she runs away from home. She runs to Rei at the temple, and she complains about this, and Rei functionally is like, that's great, my mom died. And Usagi's like, wow, maybe I should reconsider my perspective on this.
It's amazing. One of the great things about PGSM is it somehow makes Usagi even more Usagi than the anime.
Yeah.
But also it lets you live in that space, and it also lives in that space where it's like, Usagi, come on now.
Yeah, well, for real, because it's such an incredibly self-centered, unthinking perspective to take on it. But by the end of the episode, legitimately, she's all like, maybe this actually isn't so much, and this could be a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
You know, because she gets room to grow, right?
Yeah.
It's great. I legitimately love it. Particularly Rei being all like, bitch, what?
It won't. Flash games won't help you forget about your life.
Flash games are the only answer that matters.
All they'll do is have you up till midnight. They're not a valuable way to spend your time.
You could definitely spend that time instead on Reddit.
Whenever...
Read the Reddit threads about the read our political.
Does that help you sleep?
It definitely helps me not sleep.
Yeah, whenever somebody's like, I don't have time to do genuinely useful thing, I'm like, give me your phone. They're like, no. I'm like, are you afraid that I'm gonna look at the health thing of it and it's gonna say that you're on it for 10 hours a day?
Are you adding my husband right here in the chat?
I'm adding you, actually, but I'm...
Oh, you can have my phone right now.
I'm fine with picking up spares.
You can have my phone right now. I have nothing to hide. I haven't lied about anything.
You're like, I know I'm a disaster.
Would you like it? It's right here.
Oh, no.
Have a good time. My mind turns to Riku as well. I had a feeling Riku liked Shiori as more than a friend, and it looks like I was right.
Mike, tag yourself on the 8-pin.
If she just wanted to be friends with Shiori, then there would be no reason to ask about my own sexuality so
Maybe
directly.
she's just curious. I mean, like, she definitely wants to, like...
Bone Shiori.
Yeah, she definitely wants to bone Shiori.
Look at the tits, girl.
Yeah, I'm not questioning that. But, like, there are other reasons to...
Maybe she's just like, hey, girl, are we as one in this? Do we both want to have those tits?
Do we want to go get courtside seats to the WNBA?
I'm looking for someone to buddy up with season tickets, and I just want to know if you're in.
Yeah. Or, you know, like, I think it makes a lot more sense to get... I mean, I don't know. I'm not Japanese. I have never lived in Japan, blah, blah, blah. But when you're... This isn't true of the kids anymore, but, like, I can see a weird-ass relationship like this back in maybe the late 90s and whatever, you know, in America with gay, because you feel like you'll never find anybody, and, you know, you find one person that's, you know, like, it for you, even if it's insanely inappropriate. So, you know, if I... made a baby gay who's like, oh, and by the way, my 34-year-old or whatever teacher and I are together, I'd be like, you know, you don't have to do that. Like,
we have a community. Come, join us.
Yeah.
Maybe the community is just me, but that's alright.
I love it.
Age.
I love it when streaming judges you. Literally, if my streaming ever comes up with, are you sure you want to keep watching? You've been watching for a while. I'm like, no, I need to stop. It's an SSR.
It's really big. It's like super rare.
Okay.
Consider SSR super rare.
Okay.
Just consider that's what it means.
This is such a terrible idea, Kaoru.
Oh, the worst. Deciding now is not the time to try and deal with literally anything. I decided to go back to my game, where I have spent 100 yen to get 3 pulls. And
countless hours.
And then do it again.
I will give it points for verisimilitude with how people handle their problems.
Yep.
Or don't. That's how I solve my problems.
Yeah, it's the only way, really.
A small walking cow in the corner of my mind.
It's lunchtime the next day, which is Tuesday. Lately, I've been spending every lunch period with Shiori and Riku, my lesbian friends. We lesbian together over Lunchables. Let's go to McDonald's. Sure.
Studying. I know you're playing that stupid gotcha game, girl. Yeah, that might beat I sat at my desk watching YouTube to wallow in sadness for most realistic moment. I'll give her that. When she inappropriately, she's like, I'm just gonna stay up till 2 a.m. playing this stupid gotcha flash game. I'm like, I hate how real this is.
They both seem surprised by my answer. I'm not a big gamer, so I can understand why they're taken aback. They both seem familiar with the game, so I send them invitation codes. I explain how I'll get a special reward if they redeem the code and start playing.
Okay, so but like when I get a bonus from my dealer to bring somebody else into the drug fold, that's bad.
Yes.
But invitation codes for gotcha games, that's fine.
Does that mean if I sent you an invite code, you would join for me?
I don't know, are you gonna start buying coke from my dealer? I
Sure.
do not do coke.
Because she can't.
I'm joking.
Because
This
it
is
is because it is a love too pure, too fine. And she has.
I got a baby to send to
She's
college.
got a wife and a child and a teddy.
I also love that Riku looks disgusted.
Game.
みんなでゲームするのも面白いかもな。まあ
It won't be fun. These games are never fun.
Fun is not
Even-
the point, Riku.
Even people who enjoy them don't find them fun.
That's not the point.
部活休みになるんだよね。時間あるじゃん。勉強すんだよ。
Thank you. Riku, don't let go, baby girl. You're all I've got in this world.
リクのお弁当も美味しそう。そぼろご飯？昨日の残りだけどな。まあ、私はママに作ってもらってるから不満とかはねえよ。美味しいしな。ドーナツじゃないんだ。
Well, that's unfortunate for
ドーナ
herself.
ツは主食にならねえだろ。
Well, you can if you try hard and believe in yourself.
そういう常識はあるわ。
Well, yeah, obviously.
Bitch, I can. After seeing her reaction to those donuts yesterday at Diane and Deer, I'm almost surprised she's aware of that. She's got an athlete-sized lunchbox, noticeably larger than mine, and Shiori's lunchbox is one step from Riku's.
It's how she
Lunch-
powers those tits.
Lunch must be consumed at noon exactly to the minute.
しおりのお弁当はエビフライだね。はい昨日新鮮なエビがスーパーに売っていたので買ってみました。
At the soup
私めんどくさがりだから揚げ物はめったにやらないんだ。おいし
I also rarely fry things because it's a pain in the butt.
That's not why. That's not all why.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's at least part of why.
もしかして
Remember when I set the kitchen on fire?
欲しいんですか？
I do.
立花さんのお弁当の唐揚げと交換ならいいですよ。本当？じゃあちょうだい。はいどうぞ。
Ah!
You don't get the reach, she's like. She picks up a piece of fried shrimp from her lunchbox before bringing it over to my mouth. Very lesbian-y.
Lesbian-y.
I know she wants me to eat it straight from her chopsticks, but I can practically feel the weight of Riku's gaze. I lift up my lunchbox and Shiori winds up placing the shrimp on top of my rice.
I wanted Riku to jump like a dolphin through a hoop and consume the fried shrimp.
I
リクも食べたい？じゃあリクは何と交換する？
I kiss! I mean, wait.
や
どうしよう。食べ終わっちゃったけど。私1本もらっちゃったし、半分あげるよ。
I don't want your sloppy seconds. She sounds pretty happy. In light of our conversation yesterday, I don't think it's just because she's hungry. For shrimp. Shiori's shrimp has none of the usual greasiness of fried food. It's thick, soft, and the seasoned panko crust makes it sweet yet savory. The perfect addition to any
One thing
bento.
I'll give Kaoru is I love that she always, like, lovingly and detailed describes the food.
It's true.
Which I do in fact care about.
おいしいね。
But Did you eat the sandwich?
しおりのお弁当も買っ
Did
て
you
も
eat
らった
this?
の
Just leave it there?
When she eat this, and she's just sitting out there. She's just waiting. And so, what
What kind of sandwich
what
was it?
happened? Is it like just go moldy? Is it?
What kind of sandwich was it?
What's in
It's
it?
a chicken salad. You can't leave chicken salad
You
very
can't
long.
leave it. It won't hold. It won't hold.
たろしおりって料理上手なんだよ
Thanks. It's takeout.
このクオリティを毎日維持するの大変じゃない
Not when you're already perfect.
No. Although the first time fried shrimp came up, she did say it with a certain amount of, like, longing in her voice. This bitch loves coconut shrimp.
I really do. Like, whoa! I mean, I'm not saying that, like, I would have sex right here, right now for coconut shrimp, but also,
It's
is it on offer?
Yeah.
父のお弁当も一緒に作っていますしもう慣れちゃいました
God, fuck, I love coconut shrimp. Fuck!
Remember the year I made him for your birthday as one of the
Yes!
things? With the pineapple dipping sauce?
Ah!
That was a good day for
That
you.
was a good day for me. Good day to be a Jenny. From what she's told me, it sounds like her dad often works late and tends to go out of town over the weekend on business trips.
That, as a teenager, is incredible.
Yes.
Shiori, I feel like you're not taking advantage of this.
He's probably too busy to take care of general household tasks, meaning Shiori picks up the slack, which includes making everyone's lunch.
Can't he go, like, to a ramen shop for lunch or
Yeah,
something?
he sounds like he's rich. Fuck. And on top of all of that, she's also attends cram school and maintains stellar grades. Meanwhile, I'm over here wasting time and money on phone games.
You are, in fact, a way worse daughter and a way bigger disappointment to the WNBA enthusiast community.
料理といえば明日は調理実習ですねその話をするのを忘れていましたもう明日か食材の分担どうしようか明日
Huh?
明日調理実
That's
習の
me.
授
Wait,
業
we
で
had plans?
私たちは同じ班になってるんですよ基本的な調味料以外の食材は生徒が各自で
It's not much of a cooking lesson if you have to provide everything.
へえそうなんだおいおい話聞いてなかったのかよ
No.
寝てたんじゃねえか
Yes.
可能性はあるメニューは何なのカレーです
But, like, I've made Japanese curry plenty of times. There's no making Japanese curry. It's just throwing shit in a pot.
Tell him what you, like, tell Jill what it is to make her eat it.
Oh, well, now she'll eat it. But for a long time, she thought she didn't like curry, so I had to call it Japanese beef stew. And she loved it. She's like, I love that Japanese beef stew. I'm like, alright.
Thanks.
そっか調理実習って言うけどしおりとか私とかカレーくらいの料理なら普通にできる
Well, it's not that hard.
いらなくない
Throw it in a pot.
It comes with a brick of seasoning.
Put it in a pot.
私も含めろ
Put it in your chicken dumpling machine.
You remember the first time I made you Japanese
Yes, I do. That was one of your first visits, if not your very first.
curry? Yeah, and you'd never had it before?
Never had it before, and I was
Uh,
all like, "Oh, it's so spicy."
And now you've had the exact same thing, and... Oh, cool! Ceviche and steak. That sounds great. I love ceviche.
Isn't that just like raw food?
Fish, yeah. But you mix it up with... Just like sushi is just raw fish, too. There's a whole art to making it. You like sushi.
I prefer sashimi.
Which is even less work than sushi.
Yes. Just a strip of fish on some rice. Thank you. Good night.
では食材の分担を決めましょう
She says cheerfully while taking out a notepad and compiling a list of necessary ingredients. Carrots, onions, potatoes, garlic, curry roux, and of course, I've seen this episode of Sailor Moon.
鶏肉
Chicken.
Kim Kim.
A chimkin.
ちょっと待ってどうしたんですかカ
Well, don't have to be.
そんなことはないと思いますけれど。
You're fucking wrong and fuck you. Shiori's tone is so unexpectedly pointed that it causes Riku to cry out in surprise. Shiori immediately delves into an explanation of why chicken is the correct choice of meat for curry in the same no-nonsense voice.
鶏肉はジューシーで美味しいですし、手羽元も一緒に入れれば旨味も出ます。何より値段も低めでお肉たっぷりにできますし、お肉が多くても嫌な感じがしません。
I mean, sure, I don't disagree with any of this.
それに昔からうちではカレーといえば
The real reason reveals itself.
Aren't we overwriting your memories? You laugh.
でも私は牛肉のカレーが好き
Well, then you fucking cook it, whore.
Said Shiori.
Very cool.
リクはどっちがいいんですか？私はどっちでもいい。いや、
Wait, no, I want to get into your bra.
美味しいよな。
I'd be like, lamb.
リクはそっちにつくんだね。
Let's have a
Let's
swim.
swim.
解決しようか。
This is a really strong opinion that she is a...
Yeah, it's true. Usually she's just like, whatever, but then you like mention putting curry instead of beef, and she's like, whoa! I knew Riku would be on Shiori's side. To be honest, I agree with Riku. It both sound good to me, but seeing Shiori get so worked up over curry is pretty amusing, and I find myself wanting to tease her for a little more.
Yeah, I relate to this. Be like, I actually don't care, but it is fun watching her get so wound up. So.
I actually don't care, but boy does she care!
語源の体育。今日はプールじゃなくてテニスだったよね。それで対決。しおりとりく、どっちが戦う？
We're gonna tennis! We're gonna tennis it out.
リク、お願い。
Man, last time I tennised it out, I fucked up my leg.
あ、確かよ。いや、しおりのためならやってやるよ。その息だね。うん、燃えてきた。
I hope she loses super hard again as well.
Same. This is my chance to get revenge for losing the swim race in the other day.
And I just want to point out
in that manner that was totally foreseen. Should anyone have considered
that the extent
contenders.
of fucking Kaoru's athletic prowess that we've ever seen
is the gotcha game.
Is the gotcha game and like running along a bridge to go cry.
It's true. She did jog a slight distance on that one.
So, you know, even if neither of them really play tennis, I'm gonna say that one has got her just absolutely horsewhipped in cardio.
Well, one does seem to have an advantage, it's true.
Yeah. Which is a major part of tennis, the cardio.
Sorry.
Hold
eyes
together,
are off.
Jetty.
I can see nothing. Hang on. After finishing up lunch, we head to the locker room to change into some gym clothes.
Let's go grounds. A bathhouse night.
At our school, the schedule is set up so that when the girls are in the pool, the guys are in the gym or in the field, and vice versa.
I do love how Kaoru's like, I'm tall, so I figured I would win.
Today we're playing tennis. We've had several tennis sessions throughout the semester. Riku crushed me in the pool, but I feel a little more confident this time around, since I'm actually pretty nimble on my feet. Fifth period starts, and after stretching and a short warm-up, we're given time to play around freely. All three of us are eagerly swinging our rackets. For a moment, I watched Shiori and Riku hit the ball back and forth, lost in thought.
あれ、しおりも結構上手くない？
Her movements are slightly awkward, and yet the way she holds the racket Makes it seem almost like an extension of her own body.
知らねえのか？しおりは中学の頃テニス部入ってた。
What the fuck is soft tennis?
It's the opposite of hard tennis.
Oh, thank you. What is hard tennis? Yeah.
そうなの。
はい、勉強しなくちゃいけなかったので1年生の時だけでしたけど。言っとくけど、私も中学の頃テニス部だったぞ。私も1年で辞めて水泳部に入ったけど。
Kaoru, I hope you get your ass handed to you again.
Kick her butt. Kick her butt.
聞いてない。
I
did not know that.
I'm getting an uncomfortable sense of deja vu. Shuri isn't half bad, but it's clear after watching them that Riku is much better.
Also, like, Riku's a jock. We know that. Like, why does she keep being like...
Meanwhile, Kaoru is just a loser.
I want you to, like, challenge me to all of these.
Girl, I'll do it for the Vine.
Yeah. Be like, let's play tennis.
Let's play tennis. Let's go.
I'm like, alright, like 3 points.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would have you know I used to be very good at tennis when I was in high school. Before I fucked up my leg. So 9th grade.
Okay, so, you have
Many years ago,
Yeah.
I was adequate.
Yeah, I played tennis all through high school.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
On my level then, are you?
Yeah.
Let us see.
I was never super good.
さて、そろそろいいだろ。やろう。
It should have challenged her to a phone game.
Riku says, shouldering her racket. Every single word out of her mouth radiates confidence. Riku, the high-endurance athlete and former member of the tennis club, versus me, a longtime member of the stay-at-home club. And yet, there's still a chance I might be able to win. Maybe a meteor will fall on her. Perhaps a stray rabid dog will wander through the court, grapple with her leg, and tear it off. You never know. Let's see. I'm up for serve. We decide to make the rules as easy as possible. Whoever gets to 5 points first wins. And we alternate who serves with each rally.
If I wasn't so sure that you would somehow end up dead, I would say we should have a family round robin
Let's
tennis.
do it. Fuck, I don't give a shit. I'll die. Whatever. I'm already
Watch
old.
you and Mike draw, and it's you against Mike, and Mike's first serve smashes you in the face and breaks your new glasses.
You better hope it also smashes my brain.
I would also lose though because I would drop to my knees and myself.
It's just you and a puddle of urine.
No regrets.
Let's do it, bitch. Fuck, I don't give a shit. What am I gonna do? Die? I'm gonna die in a minute anyway. I'm old. I'm old and in poor health. Let's go. You know who's gonna really lose out if I die? You. There's a whole third of your child care.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Then what?
We gotta wait till Midge is older.
This is the best we can do with the limited amount of time we have. I'm serving first. Ha!
You look confused by that tennis ball.
Oh, what's that?
Shit.
Is that a donut?
意外とうまいな。おい。
It was one hit, girl. You're alright. Hey, wait a minute. Riku misses, perhaps caught off guard by the speed of my serve. I guess I handle a tennis racket better than she was expecting. This is an allegory. I never took lessons or joined a club, but
I did read a very detailed Wikipedia article.
I once played a gotcha game about tennis.
くらいまで家族とよく遊びでやってたからさ。
When I told them that they were bitches and I hated their existence.
全部で5点しかないんだから今のは大きいよ。今度は私の番だからな。
I return her serve. It's not a hard volley in return, and I handle it calmly. Our rally continues, the ball bouncing back and forth while I wait for the right moment. Smash! Ah, that's not exactly what it sounded like, but I managed to slide the ball on the opposite side of the court from where Riku's standing.
連続ポイントゲット。
Well, I mean, she is beating your ass.
にすぐに比べたら全然。
The match continues. It's my turn to serve. She manages to return my volley and nets a point. It's Riku's serve, but I get the point, ending her winning streak before it can begin. We're now 3-1.
今の私は
I guess that makes me the princess of tennis, right?
I hope she smashes you in the face, Kaoru.
意味わかんねえよ。
What is that shit?
運も味方につけてるってことだよ。
As if to prove me wrong, the ball lands out of bounds. I hit it again, but I missed that one too, giving a point to Riku. Thank you, Skyline, for keeping accurate score over there.
Yeah, I
genuinely appreciate
genuinely, you are the hero of this
Yes.
tennis match.
This weird visual novel lesbian tennis match. Shiori suddenly interrupts Riku's boasting.
リク、立花さんでやっつけちゃえ。
Ow.
しおり、これともそんなにな。
She likes you better. You should think she'd be happy about this.
That means she wants you to eat her out.
Yes.
I figured Shiori's cheer or support would make Riku happy, but instead, a shadow falls
Because
over
we
her
can't
face.
never be happy for ourselves.
It's so true. She drops her gaze for a moment before immediately looking back at me.
負けっかよ。いや、なんかそれ支援乗ってない？うるせえ。
The ball she hit seems somehow stronger and heavier than before.
Fascinating.
I would sell DocDoc out in a heartbeat for the correct curry meat.
Would you?
Yes.
Would you? What is that curry meat?
Whichever one is against what you say. I hit it dead on. The sounds of our rally echo through the gym like a... Oh, Jim, you're outside! You're outside!
Through
There's no
the
gym!
gymnastic area.
No! No! A gymnasium is an enclosed area! At least in our own minds. I debate. No, I fault this.
Oh, do we not get to know?
Oh no. And then we return to class. Having gym class immediately after lunch is bad for my stomach. Lack of sleep combined with pushing myself way too hard and is leaving me feeling sick.
Oh no, your tum tum.
Oh, my tum!
you got a tummy bug?
My tum-tum! After dragging myself to the locker room and changing back into my school clothes, I slump into my desk.
惜しかったな。
Oh, we lost.
Ba-dum-bum.
Chicken's better anyway.
リクさすが。
Oh. See, you should be happy about this, Riku.
今回は激戦だったな。
Both Riku and Shiori seem to be in a good mood, if not for quite the same reasons.
Yeah, unless... Yeah, it seemed like best of 4, but I might not be able to count, so...
I gave it my all like I normally do, but in the end it came down to stamina.
This is what I'm saying. All things being equal, the person with the better cardio will often win these things. I'm sorry.
For someone like Riku who exercises on a regular basis, like a bitch, the match we had wasn't enough for her to even break a sweat. She didn't seem out of breath at all, even at the end, and I hate that for her.
You'll never see Jenny quite as mad at me as when I do something like run across the parking lot and I'm not even out of breath.
It does make me mad.
I can just tell that she wants to punch me right in my face.
I mean, I want to punch you for a lot of things, but it is a top tier.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, my attempted strategy of trying to end the match as quickly as possible backfired spectacularly, as I used up all my energy early on. Well, you win some, you lose some. Mostly I lose some.
というわけでカレーはチキンカレーに決定です。鶏肉は私が用意しますね。あ、ごめん。今日部活で遅くなるから買い物行けねえかもしれないんだ。私お米の係でいいか？
I also want to be in charge of rice. That's the easiest thing and the cheapest thing.
No, you don't. Don't lie to the people.
That's true. I want to be in charge of the vegetables.
Exactly.
Yeah.
了解。じゃあ私は野菜の係。
You are the Kaoru.
Yes. In this specific moment.
In this specific instance.
久しぶりなので楽しみです。
I can't remember. I should put Japanese curry on the menu. I can't remember the last time I made
Do
it.
it, girl. I honestly don't really care what meat we use. Just wanted to face Riku again for the hell of it.
I like losing to Riku. It's
I
fun.
like losing to Riku. It gives me pleasure.
私が正しかったって立花さんもすぐに分かっちゃいますよ。
And seeing how happy Shiori is, I'm starting to feel like it was the best possible outcome. Heart eyes.
お手並み拝見だね。
With chicken.
And love.
That's gay. That's so gay. The bell rings out, signaling the start of 6th period. When I think 6th period, I immediately go to World History AP. What do you think when you think 6th period?
I'm not sure. I can't remember my schedule hardly.
I wouldn't necessarily
That
either,
well.
but I knew that enough.
Probably AP English, which would have been my junior year, I think.
Yeah. That was my senior year, was World History AP.
Yeah. My senior year, I took Montana history. Shocking to everybody.
It perhaps will not surprise you to know that was not on offer
Sorry.
at Baton Rouge High.
In Louisiana, that was not on offer.
That was not on offer, no.
Yeah.
We actually didn't have, at least at my high school, there was no the last state history I had was middle school. That was
Yeah,
like a
we could-
requirement.
It was an elective.
Uh-huh.
Elective history. But yeah, you could take a semester of Montana history. It wasn't a full year, it was semesters. You had to take something else here.
Mm-hmm.
Or you didn't have to.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we had Louisiana history, but it was middle school. Not
Yep.
in high school.
we had six periods.
We had 7.
Yeah, you could take it as a junior or senior as an elective. You could take Montana history.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, we're Louisiana. I remember our history.
Surprised because Louisiana has a lot going on.
Yeah.
I mean, you could delve into all that shit.
Yeah, we didn't have, it wasn't an elective, it was like preset, but you had like, I'm trying to remember all of them. I think 9th grade was geography, and I think that was like counted as like our history. It was obviously not history, but I think it kind of counted, took that spot. And then I know we had American history, and which was basically like the revolution to like World War II-ish.
Yeah.
I think. And like I said, Louisiana history was middle school. We had world history, which was more world oriented, but it was kind of like, the key areas, like a lot of the, Renaissance.
Yeah.
Dark
I
Age,
took that sophomore year.
Yeah, that was senior year.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm missing one, though.
Did you not take American history?
American history I took, yeah.
That was freshman year for me. And then world history. Those were both AP classes. And so, yeah.
Huh. Can't
And
remember.
then you could be done taking history after world history, but I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember the world, American, geography was 9th grade. What the shit was... I'm missing one, because I took... If geography was 9th grade, and I think
Did you have
American
European
was
history?
10th. I think I counted as world history. But maybe not. I'm clearly missing one.
I took Montana history, and I didn't take history my senior year.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the
They didn't have a history class I was interested in, so I didn't.
State history was for me middle school.
Mhm.
I definitely didn't take one in high school. Yeah. All right. Anyway, just segue. Segue no one cares about. Oh yeah, her.
もうなんでみんな寝ちゃうのよ。
Our final class of the day is modern literature, taught by Miss Asahi,
Asahi, like the beer.
or the shoe. The shoes of Japan, Asahi. With their energy depleted due to tennis or swimming, both the boys and the girls were falling asleep.
Our world history class was, as in all practical purposes, European history.
Yeah, I mean, basically that was also the case for us as well.
They really should have called it European history.
Yeah, they really should have. Yeah, I can't think of anything that was covered in that class. That wasn't
I have a
European.
genuine degree in history. I could not tell you shit about Asia.
Yeah.
What happened there? I don't know.
Yeah. It was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
立花さん、あくびしない。じゃあ、78ページのこのことわざの意味は
No.
軽軍の一角。
One of those will provide far more meat than the other. Neither are chicken.
で、変なこと言いながら寝落ちしないの
It's not nonsense, Sensei. I wait for class to end, barely clinging into consciousness thanks to the sound of Miss Asahi's voice. Man, I did a whole lot of sleeping in class.
I never did.
Girl, I couldn't stay awake.
I don't sleep now.
Class to class to class to class, I couldn't stay awake.
Tachibana.
Kind of like life now, really. After coming back home, I sit in the living room doing homework, watching TV, and waiting for my dad to arrive so I can tell him I hate him. I find it impossible to settle down, wanting to fulfill my responsibility.
What the fuck is going on with this family?
I don't know. Is that her responsibility, is saying hi? I hate you and your chicken neck. After greeting him, I cut to the chase.
ねえ、買い物付き合ってくれない
He pauses for a moment before asking. Is it that weird for a daughter to ask her dad to go shopping with her? To be fair, I already know the answer.
Well, apparently in the weird world where you don't even speak to your parents, that must, you know...
Or you go off to live in the walls of your teacher. I haven't asked either of my parents to go out with me anywhere since that incident during my third year of middle school.
Maybe back off your dad being like...
Maybe chill the fuck out.
明日調理実習なんだ私野菜買ってくる係になって車で行ける方にちょっといい野菜売ってるスーパーあるから
He's looking at you like you're a frightened woodland creature, and if he moves too quickly, you're going to run away.
I'm genuinely concerned for his, like, body to neck to head ratio. He does not look like a human being. Wow, he's so anxious to connect with you.
I feel so bad for your father right
Parents
now.
are horrible, like, just so sad. It took him a minute, but he finally understood the words that were coming out of my mouth. I realize this is partly my fault for asking him to go shopping with me after 3 long years, but he doesn't have to get this flustered about it.
これなら1秒でも早く帰ってくるべきだったな。
別にいいよ。
必要な野菜がなくなってたら困るじゃないか。
My dad works in product development for a fairly well-known electronics company.
That explains the huge house that appears to have the huge apartment that appears to have a balcony. With a nice view.
He usually has to work late, but I know things have been quiet at the office lately, so I waited for him. Though if he'd been any later, I probably would have just gone on my own.
にしても、どうして急にスーパーに？
言ったじゃん。あ、いや、私の気持ちは言ってないか。いい野菜あるなら買って美味しく作らせてあげたい。
そっか。そうだよな。よし、準備できた。小春は、お母さんはどうする？
I hate her!
どうするって？
Wow.
朝買い物してから帰るって言ってたからな。今なら車で迎え
We could have a family outing!
To get some carrots!
別に。
Before I can finish rejecting his plan, I remember what Shiori told me on Sunday.
Your parents seem nice. Why are you such a dick? Said Shiori.
お兄ちゃんが10歳の頃で、私は4歳になるちょっと前。死の意味もよくわからないまま、お母さんは病気でいなくなった。
Oh.
私はただ悲しくって、寂しくって、ずっと泣いてたことは覚えています。それでいいよ。合流すれば。
You're not dead inside. My feelings toward my mom haven't changed one bit. I will stab her with a potato. But Shiori's words linger in my mind, and I find I can't distance myself from her like I have until now.
すぐ連絡する。ああ、先に車乗ってていいぞ。助手席に明日捨てる予定の牛乳瓶とかを着っぱなしてる。どかしてくれ。
Okay.
No, sit next to me, Kaoru.
I remain silent as we head toward the supermarket, picking my mom up along the way. I was able to get all the vegetables I needed while enduring my mom lecturing me on produce selection.
Said Midge years later.
On the way back home, I reminisce about my own childhood.
You're 16.
God, the trauma I endured last night.
My mom was trying to tell me how to select a bell pepper, and I was like, man, fuck this bitch.
This fascist cunt.
Ohio.
Ohio! One of the many states of the Great Union of America.
Yeah. So when I go to Japan, she's like, Ohio! I'm like, Montana!
Montana! It's... What is it?
You wanna go to Japan with me,
The
Jenny?
day of our cooking class. The day begins the same way it always does. By going, Montana! And yet, anytime...
And yet, anytime something special's planned, like the cooking class, there's a tension in the air. And everyone seems on edge. It's curry.
That's curry. Did you get the thinly sliced meats?
I brought some extra delicious rice to my grandparents' house.
I am extra delicious rice from your grandparents' house.
私もなんか地元で作ってる新鮮な野菜っていうのを買ってきた。おお、立派だな。それと各種隠し味。テレビで紹介されたものからネットで話題のものまで一通り。おお、チョコとかコーヒーとかはよく聞くけどさ。
I bet both those are good. They're good in chili.
何があるかはお楽しみ。今日は私の家で昔から使っていたレシピにしますからね。心遣いは嬉しいですけれど、使わないのではないでしょうか。
Shiori, you're a cunt.
もちろんルーも持ってきていますよ。授業まで調理実習室の
I'm taking over this entire fucking project, said Shiori. I'd fucking kill her.
In fairness, what's her face didn't know that the project existed until like yesterday.
That's true. That's true. Can you imagine being in a group with me and some girl like
No.
this who was trying to take?
No.
Can you just be like, I'm just gonna go over here.
I got my rice.
Yeah, here's my rice.
There's some rice. Would you like some rice? Okay, great. Here's a bag of rice.
I'm not getting in the middle of this.
It's uncooked. Do as thou wilt. I'm over here, and I'm going to do exactly what DocDoc says. No more, no less. After we went shopping the day before, I ended up getting the chocolate and coffee Riku mentioned a moment ago thanks to my mom's unsolicited advice. That unfathomable bitch.
Having to put up with my mom giving me cooking advice, something she obviously knows how to do well.
Like the slut she be. Blabbing away was bad enough. Now Shiori is running my blood, sweat, and tears in the selection of chocolate and instant coffee. Meaningless! In one fell swoop! I told the world that this is how the world ends, and bombed it.
Oh yeah, I would never let the project get out of hand.
Although her tone of voice is as laid back and cheerful as always, I can tell that her enthusiasm for curry is unrivaled. It's in her programming, you see. Caring about curry equals 100%. After leaving our ingredients in the home ec room, we return to class. I wait restlessly for the third period when cooking will commence. I sure care a lot about this project I did not remember
Yeah.
until yesterday. Bang, boom. As soon as third period starts, we all gather together in the home ec room. Each predetermined group stands at a different table preparing the ingredients they brought.
Did you take home ec?
No,
We had to take at least one semester of it.
was never an option in any of my nerd
Not even an
schools.
option. Oh yeah, you went to a nerd high.
I went to Nerdtastic High School.
I took
We had chemistry, AP.
I took foods 1 through 4.
I believe that. That it was.
Yeah.
Would you believe that I didn't?
Yeah, I would believe that you didn't.
It's not an option.
Foods 1 was pretty like, can you make a biscuit? It was kind of bullshit.
I can't.
But by the time we got to Foods 4, we were doing like.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it would be legitimately like. I think everybody should take it. I think
Yeah.
everybody should
They
take.
were
shop.
semesters, so it was only like 2 years of foods, but still, it was really like.
I think they should all have them. I think everyone should take home ec. Legit, everyone, not just
Yeah.
women. Everyone should take home ec. Everyone should take shop. I don't know how to do shit about shit. And
well, you could run the hell out of a TV camera.
I surely can. I took 4 years of television. Hey! Guess who knows how to work it? It's me. I got control. But yeah, I can't do shit about baking. Or cooking. I don't know how anything works. Sorry. Each predetermined group... Oh, I did read this. Stands at a different table preparing the ingredients.
They bought. 10 minutes of prep time is not enough prep time.
Well, I guess if
Assuming you have to chop all the vegetables.
I mean, I guess if you knew it was coming, you could have pre-chopped them,
Unless
but,
you're
you know.
really good at chopping or the meat is pre-sliced. I mean,
am
there's 3 of them.
I am
but...
so good at chopping. I have excellent knife skills. She mumbles to herself as she glances over the ingredients lined up on the table.
Applied nutrition is a cool class. We did not have that.
We're just making curry, and yet there seems to be way more at stake than usual.
I know, if everybody was like with this level of intensity with making, like chili. Chili would be like an American equivalent. I'd be like, guys, it's chili. This is something that people make at home all the time.
じゃあしおり、私は何からすればいい？私ほとんど料理しなくてわかんないから指示頼む。
This is basically me in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I am useless, but boy, howdy do I follow orders.
You follow directions so well.
I follow orders pretty well. I'm a pretty good follower in this way.
立花さんは普段お弁当を作っていますし、料理経験はありますよね。それなりに。わかりました。ならまずはリク、お米炊ける？
No.
あ、やっとく。
You're like, do you have a rice cooker? Does it have simple, easy instructions?
Can I see the instruction manual?
おー、すごい。料理あんましないって言ってたのにできるんだね。
これで褒められてもあんま嬉しくねえな。
Fuck you.
お水は 5% だけ少なくしてね。リクの持ってきてくれたブランド、普通に炊くとちょっと柔らかいみたいだから。わかった。立花さんは野菜を切り始めてください。
Oh my god, I could cut.
ここにメモがあるので。
You're like, I'm gonna cut up the vegetables.
I can cut.
オッケー。だって紙一枚にびっしり。野菜の大きさと切り方
Okay, you'd have to read that to me though.
I also am not that way.
何かおっしゃいましたか？
In fairness, usually when I'm like, how do you want these cut? And you're like, I don't know, like a potato?
Yeah. I don't know, cut it like a fucking carrot. Or like, I'm like, for stew? You're like, I don't...
I'm like, great, that didn't help. Okay.
何も。
I'm gonna go for it, you tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I do love the contrast of fuck my mom and her advice that she just gives to me. And Shiori, please tell me exactly what inch measurement you want, please.
I don't know that this game is gonna actually ever touch on Shiori, just and how unnecessary, or Kaoru, I guess I should say, unnecessarily ruthlessly horrible she is to and about her parents, but I kinda hope it does.
And I hope it's a really stupid
Yeah,
reason.
I hope it is. It's like they told me that my socks didn't match one day when they didn't match.
Or they disapproved of the relationship that I had with my teacher.
Yeah, they said, maybe don't sacrifice your entire life to your teacher who is 15 plus years your senior. And I said, no.
She was like, you'll never understand.
では、これを5分でお願いします。
Please accomplish my task within 5 minutes. Or else I will shoot laser beams from my breasts.
準備はできた？もう終わる。早くしてね。予定より10秒過ぎちゃってる。ごめん。
She's a robot. Everybody, she's a robot.
厳しい。
She's a merciless robot. The enthusiasm she showed leading up to this class is finally coming out in force. They said that these were predetermined groups. So they just picked their own group, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess, because, like, otherwise, odds seem pretty bad. Though pointing out our slightest mistakes in such a flat, emotionless,
Maybe you're right. Maybe she is
robot tone of voice.
Maybe she is a
pretty creepy.
robot.
She's a robot.
立花さん、手が止まっていますよ。間に合いますか？
大丈夫。頑張る。
Don't marry her, just fuck her. She's not good marriage material. The micromanaging will drive you crazy.
頑張らなくていいんです。結果を出してください。
Just enjoy the tits.
ブラック企業だな。
You can marry her if you want to. I think you can handle it better.
Yeah.
黒じゃねえんじゃねえか？
Well, you gotta saute the vegetables before you simmer them, you ignorant sluts.
Yeah. You have to, what'd you say?
楽しそうにお話し
Saute
して
them?
るけど
Saute them
You
before
have
you
to
simmer them.
saute them first.
ああ、ちゃんと鍋を出しといたぞ。
The gays do have laser beams. It was
It's true.
proven. That was Clinton gave the gays that right in 1996.
Thank you, Bill Clinton, for the laser beams.
Yeah.
どういう意味だよ。
This is far more stressful than I ever expected a cooking class to be.
No, you saute them before you simmer them, not slice them, Mike.
Shiori runs a tight ship, but her instructions are precise and easy to follow. I wonder if this is what it's like to work part-time in a kitchen.
I can get into being a line cook. It's extremely hard job.
I don't want that.
No.
As for Shiori herself, she's busy getting the meal ready.
Meat.
The meat ready.
My meat's ready.
I know, girl. I've heard about your past.
Yeah, there's no class here. It's just make curry.
Just do that. Just do it. She's taking the chicken, which has been marinating in a mix of yogurt and apple jam all morning, out of the plastic bag before cutting it into bite-sized chunks.
Yeah, although I would love to be like, I'm teaching cooking. Make stew.
Bye.
And then I'll grade you on it. They're like, are you gonna... I'm like, no. Next question.
I'll be in the back with some whiskey and a 17 magazine.
Yeah.
やっぱ包丁さばきが綺麗だな。動きも速いし。しおり料理上手って感じ。料理忍者。
After cutting up the meat, she uses the time we have left to drop the vegetables I chopped into the pot, throw out the trash, and then clean up. The rest of us stood there like lumps. As I continued chopping... Chopping what? She already put them in the pot. You said that. While watching Shiori, I hear Riku speak up again.
しおりだけじゃなくて、二人ともだよ。
I'm also a ninja.
私
Ow!
も忍者。
Psh.
そっちじゃねえよ。カオルもなんだかんだ時間通りに終わってるし、綺麗な断面だし、料理上手ってこと。
She's just cutting. She's a good cutter.
I do love Shiori being like, stop wasting precious seconds praising me. If you're free Amari energy. You've wasted 30 seconds complimenting me. Stop that.
What was it? The Overwatch guide to...
Oh, wait. You wrote it.
That's true. I remember though.
Something like, it wasn't the Overwatch Guide to Public Events.
And like decorum and public
Yes.
facing.
Yeah.
でも、慣れるまでにも時間かかるからな。私ももうちょっと料理やんねえとな。お菓子なら作るんだけど。お菓子作れるんだ。何作るの？
Like baked goods.
まあ、ドーナツか。
Yeah, girl.
Riku,
yeah.
if you're making a yeast raised donut, that's hard.
Find your niche. Find
Yeah.
your niche. She's already answering before I can pipe up with besides donuts.
Donuts are really difficult.
Donuts are hard. Fuck you. I'm done with my part of the work now, so Shiori isn't barking out any orders. At
I don't
me.
make yeast raised donuts because they're hard. Cake donuts are easy.
With nothing left to do, I call out to Shiori, who has started boiling the stew.
そっちどう？
Fine, shut up, don't talk to
読
me.
み始めたので一段落です。まだ目を離せませんけど、ルーを入れる時間までは少し落ち着けます。
Does this all make sense? Why would you add the roux? Like,
I wouldn't. I mean, it's a thing a human being could do, but I prefer to let the flavor steep in as soon as possible.
ha, you're wrong, Shiori.
どういうことでしょうか。
Get on my DocDoc's level.
自覚がないならまあいいや。動画撮っとけばよかったよ。
The way I make it is I saute the vegetables and stuff and the meat, and then I put a little bit of beer into the bottom to deglaze the pan. Then I put the water in, and then I put the roux in, and I simmer the whole thing.
Do that.
もうリクまで。
It's certainly up there. Anything where you have hot oil is not a thing that I necessarily want high schoolers to deal with.
I was in a different group during the last cooking class. I don't even remember if I made ginger fried pork or
Hainanese.
that chicken rice. But it's clear that Shiori's curry recipe is
Both
close
of
to
which are
perfect.
much harder to make than curry, so I love that this is where they've gone next.
What's Hainanese chicken?
It's this Singaporean style braised chicken. It's really good.
面白いよ。
Girl, just eat your chocolate yourself and have your coffee.
では次の機会に入れてみ
No, Shiori, you let other people contribute. It's not all about your fucking family recipe. Eat my dick.
She said to her child.
Yeah.
And so we begin cleaning the knives and tidying up our workspace as we wait for the curry to be ready without my specially chosen ingredients. It's too bad that my secret ingredients won't get to see the light of day this time, but I'm honestly curious about the curry that Shiori's being so particular about, so I wasn't that serious about wanting to
I would be
put it
like,
in.
wow, this seems like it's really missing something. I don't know what note could be in it.
Maybe chocolate? After letting it cook for a while, Shiori turns off the heat, mixes in the roux, and brings everything back to a simmer again. We end up being able to finish on time without any issues.
完成です。
おお。
ありがとな、しおり。
じゃあさ、してみてよ、味見。しおり
Well,
の
it probably tastes the exact same way it's tasted every time she's made it, so...
では、いただきます。
Shiori, who's been cool as a cucumber this whole time, suddenly cries out in distress.
Yeah, she can at least comfort herself that her stupid mom didn't indirectly make her curry good.
違う。
I suck! Her face immediately clouds over after taking a bite of curry.
Good God, girl.
Wow. Children. Both Riku and I take a spoonful each.
美味しいね。
It tastes good.
このカレー、めっちゃうまいぞ。違うの。私の記憶。
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'd be like, I am not dealing with your curry-based emotional trauma right now.
That also was the title of the Sailor Moon episode.
I am not dealing with your curry-based trauma right now.
Featuring Rahino.
Yeah.
She refuses to say anything more. She most likely lost her head trying to figure out what went wrong.
何かが足りないんです。
Maybe it's
Is it gonna
chocolate.
be Kaoru's secret ingredient?
でも、すごく美味しいぞ。このカレー。ダメ。ダメなの。これじゃ。
It's bad. It's wrong. I'm throwing it out. You can get an F on this.
じゃあ粘ってみよう。
Maybe add some chocolate? I proceed to lay out my secret ingredients on the table. I have a collection that includes chocolate, coffee, it's all cheese. Chocolate, coffee, cola, chutney, miso, soy sauce, and a few other things. More than enough for one curry.
でも、私のレシピが間違っていたのかもしれません。
Well, maybe your mom didn't write
You
everything
forgot.
down.
You forgot.
食材の違いもある
No.
し、完璧は無理だと思う。けど、しおりはさ、
I don't have an intuition. All I have is programming.
完璧に出たと思う。
That's true though.
信じてみたら。
私の食感。
What is that? 404 not
そん
found.
なことなら心配すんな。片付けなら爆速でやってやるよ。それに、ちょっとくらい昼休みに食い込んだって文句言われないって。リク。
I love the amount of gravitas about this.
Right? Even the music's all like, oh no, this is somber. Her eyes look over the various secret spices I brought with me.
Yeah, they probably mean like cocoa. Cocoa is, I can believe that cocoa would be really, really good in curry. It's really good in chili. I always put cocoa in my chili.
She picks up each ingredient one by one, licks it, sniffs it, and yet nothing seems to ring any bells.
ダメかもしれません。
What could it be?
そっか。でもさ、ダメなことなんてないって。ちゃんと美味しいし、そもそも調理実習の課題はクリアしてるんだから。
Focus on the A girl.
これは、
いるよ。
なんだそれ。
とんかつソース。カツカレーにしようって班が持ってきてたから借りてきた。
はあ、さすがにそれは。
Pork sauce. Don't make sense of the fucking thing I have to ask about.
And now Doc can't have it.
I'd be like, is there pork sauce in this curry?
Pork, now insidiously in sauce form.
I know. Fuck!
It's so hard to be a Jew. I pour about a tablespoon's worth in the sauce directly into the curry.
Yeah, I want to know what the grading metric is for this also.
Shiori, who's already run out of ideas on how to recreate the curry from her childhood, barely watches what I'm doing with bated breath.
You know, if I were running a cooking class and I got to do whatever I wanted, I would be like, alright, there's 10 of you, and you'll be graded from best to worst.
Like the British Bake Off.
And that will be the grade distribution. Good luck.
Also, feel free to stab your other classmates and take them out of the running. Thus guaranteeing yourself one grade letter up.
It'll be fun. I'm laughing already.
I'll be back here with my 17 magazine. I'm not available for questions.
I should be an instructor.
You should. You're so caring and loving and have so much to pass on. Oh shit, my glasses are everywhere. Hold on.
I turn up the heat slightly and give the whole thing a good stir before scooping some of the curry onto a spoon.
A good stir.
Oh, okay. Takatsu sauce is meant to be served with pork, but does not actually contain pork products. I always just thought it did.
Good to know that was one. Now she's mentally taking that off of her list of
Well, Takatsu ramen is always pork, so that's why I thought.
Fucking terrible! Oh shit! We ruined it! We're gonna get an F! Girl, you need something else to do! Can I suggest knitting? I really enjoy knitting.
Very zen.
I stole it from my classmates.
I stabbed them.
I shoot them and ran away cackling.
The teacher was in the back of the 17 magazine. Was like, "That's cool."
No rules. She said, "Please love me."
Oh, is Worcestershire sauce tonkatsu sauce? I believe that would be good too.
I do enjoy a Worcestershire.
Me too. My mom, that bitch.
Turns out that whore knows a trick or two.
I started to get annoyed and cut her off halfway through. Also, I didn't think we had any Worcestershire sauce, so I didn't bring any. Before I could continue any further, our home ec teacher claps her hands in a hurry up gesture.
Crap! You threw it in the last minute, but you have to like add it to every single like plate to be able to get the flavor of it.
No, well, not if she added it to the pot.
It would be enough time to get in there.
Well, it'd have to be. If you added just the individual servings, you're going to get too much of it. You don't want to use very much, it's very strong. Panicking, we rushed to get the curry and the rice on a plate. Somehow we managed to get everything ready in time for our lunch break. Chicken thigh and wing curry is the best I've ever had, and I even end up getting seconds, which is rare for me. But more than that, it's weirdly fun to eat it while seeing Shiori look so pleased. Did you have to give any to your teacher? How are you being graded on this? weird interlude. And we will end on that.
めっちゃ食べたな。
And
もうお
thus,
腹いっぱい。
curry. I got some curry today. It was pretty good. I had it with some Worcestershire soft butter chocolate.
Well, thank you all for joining us.
I don't know how to do this.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, baby girl?
Get out of here.
Quit?
Well, where's quit?
I don't know. Is it an option? Main menu, is that an option? What you got?
I got save, load.
Title.
Okay. Usonatsu.
Usonatsu.
So yes, thank you all for joining us.
始まる恋の
I had a great time as always with this game. And we will do this again this month.
She said pointedly at me.
I didn't say pointedly at you, I just said it to you. You want to see pointed, I can get pointed.
I will say that this one did seem to lack any particularly outrageous moments.
No, we were tantalizingly close to figure out what the fuck the deal with her parents is, but we did not get there.
But perhaps next time we'll have Kaoru feeding Shiori like the baby sparrow she is.
Yes. Anyway, thank you all. Have an excellent night, and I will see you